All right, welcome back, guys, to day number 2 of WCG Grand Finals 2012 here in Kunshan, China, right outside of Shanghai. I am DotA. With me is Rambo once again, and we are going to cast some DotA All-Stars, man.
Yep.
It's going to be fun. So, picks and bans time. 3 bans first. Going to see who gets banned. Now, we saw Avengers play, Avengers from Mongolia play a Chinese team yesterday. They got destroyed. Now they have to go up against BBJ from Korea. We'll see if they can redeem themselves a little bit with this one.
Yeah, and yesterday they had a decent hero choice. Unfortunately, they just had a really bad matchup in middle. They had a Tiny versus an Anti-Mage.
Yeah.
And we witnessed Anti-Major just ripping them up late game.
He made Tiny feel small.
Exactly.
Sad.
So they didn't do a very good job countering the other team's play early on, and we're going to see if they're going to be able to do, counter the other team this match here.
It was pretty one-sided overall. Pretty one-sided. So when you start playing DotA, do you get lost for like which house you want to click on to get your champion?
Yeah, when you start, definitely.
So many different houses.
Absolutely.
Lost in the DotA village. Is it the green house or the dark green house? Where is Rhino Mantar? Is Magnus in this game? Is he in Dota 1?
Magnus, yes.
Okay.
He's a Magnetar.
Right.
He is in here, and it's quite daunting when you first start playing this game. There's just so many heroes.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's what makes it really good as well. It's just such a deep game. So many combinations you can do. Yeah,
the lane matchups are all really, really deep. Well, now we know how much armor the building that contains the heroes has. That's good. It is vulnerable, according to the screen right there. So those heroes may want to pick a different house. That house is vulnerable.
All right, move to the next color.
That's right. The brown may be safer than the red. The construction on the red may not be quite up to code, you know. It is a small village in the middle of a forest. And so, any other news about our picks and bans here?
Well, the icons, the icons are still small. I do see, I believe that's an Earth Shaker over there by the Mongolian team for their first pick, which is a solid pick. We saw him yesterday in action. He has that AoE stun, the Fisher that just goes in a straight line. His ultimate is really strong as well.
Well, our screen is really tiny, guys, so it's really tough for us to see. You guys at home can probably see better what the icons are than we can on our screen, and I know nothing about DotA, so I'm going to roll with it. Got Rambo here to tell me who is who, and we're going to enjoy these games. Should be pretty cool.
And I do see a Beastmaster, a third pick here by Mongolian team.
Nice.
Solid hero. He can cast a bear. He has a hawk for vision. A really multitasking hero. It's one of those heroes you can, cast minions. So if you have good control, you can utilize them.
I see sort of a teal blob. That could be Morphling.
Yeah, that is Morphling.
Yes.
A teal creature.
Awesome. He's a mighty Morphin, Morphling, Morpher. It's Morphin time.
Exactly.
That's right. So, we'll have to see if some of our other friends from Dota 2 show up in this game, if we get to see Sven, or as I like to call him, Crazy Swords McGee. He swings it so fast. He collects all the swords. It's Sven the Sword Collector. That's the new title for him.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
Yeah. He likes the purple sword, the big purple sword. He likes the orange sword. There's a sword with many spikes that we saw him get in Dota 2 yesterday. And he went around and hit towers with those.
Yeah,
and people.
When the sword is bigger than the actual character, you kind of want to stay away from that one.
Yeah, man. If you have a sword that's bigger than you are, though, you need to go the Cloud from Final Fantasy VII route and learn Omni-Slash as fast as possible. That's going to be really good. So, we're still waiting for more of the picks to come out. All 5 bans have happened. Hey, that requires a nearby patron. What about those nearby patrons?
I don't know exactly what that means.
Wolf is so loud, man. He's disrupting our casting.
Right.
Howling at the moon like all night and stuff. And so we're waiting for the game to get started. 2 more picks will happen, and then we will get into the game. And I believe this is still group stages at the moment, so it is just a best of 1. And after this, guys, I'm excited because we've got StarCraft 2. Wolf and I are going to be casting that. I believe the first match of the day is going to be Jim from China versus QXC from the USA. It's going to be really, really cool. QXC's first match of the tournament, I believe. I was hanging out with him a little bit last night. He felt pretty confident about everything, but he's a bit jet-lagged. He had to come all the way from America, so it's tough to deal with.
14-hour distance, more or less, depending on which time. Watching him play out there before doing this cast, just going to have to spectate some matches. He was playing a Protoss player, and he did a one-on-one trade, 1-for-1, so you know those Protoss all-in 7 gateways are something to watch out for.
Oh, wow. That's incredibly all-in.
Yeah. It's dangerous if you don't scout.
I wonder if was that just a ladder game or was that an actual tournament game?
I don't know. Maybe it was a ladder, or just warm up amongst a fellow competitor.
Yeah, I'm not sure when his first match is. I think it may be the one that we're going to cast, that Wolf and I are going to cast, but I'm not 100% sure. So that could be another match.
Okay, we do see a Panda from the Korean team.
Ooh, Pandaren Monk.
That's right. He's got the Fire Breath, AoE Fire Breath, the critical shots. The Drunken
Brewmaster, man. And everybody always talks about how World of Warcraft is so, uncreative. They just ripped off Kung Fu Panda. Well, people don't know, man. Pandarens go way back in Blizzard lore.
Kung Fu Panda ripped off Dota.
It did. Ripped off Blizzard, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So, this is cool. Is Pandaren Mark a common hero to be picked?
Actually, no. It's not, because it doesn't have any stun abilities. It's a pretty meaty hero, though. It's a strength hero, so it's got a lot of HP. And here we go. Does look like we've got the hero selections here. We've got Beastmaster. We got on the top side, we've got Leshrac, Morphling, Panda, and Queen of Pain. And
Queen of Pain. We saw her in Dota 2 yesterday, actually.
Yeah, solid hero.
Yeah, and that's Morphling right there that just got selected, I believe. With his little winged shoulders. And it's interesting to watch this because obviously this is a Warcraft 3 mod, so all the models are from Warcraft 3.
Mm-hmm. Got Crystal Maiden, Earthshaker, and Pitlord down on the bottom. That's going to be a really tough lane. You've got 2 stun abilities there with Crystal Maiden's Ice Cube, Earthshaker stun, and then lane control with Pitlord.
And who's the Tauren there?
It's a Furion's twin. I don't know. That's a new hero I'm not familiar with. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of abilities that hero has.
We're going to call him Stumpy because he carries around a tree stump. He hits people with it.
That's fair enough.
Stumpy is his name for the rest of the game now. And apparently we're supposed to send an email to Ice Frog if we have any suggestions, I guess. Ice Frog, of course, did make the original Dota map. I don't know if he's really looking for suggestions on it right now, but that's his email if you want to email him. So, Avengers versus BBJ. Avengers down on the lower left, BBJ on the upper right, I believe. Yep. And you're going to see what happens here. Looks like that guy's invisible, man. Did he pick up the smoke early on?
No, he's got the windwalk ability. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's just scouting there, preventing that mini creeps, those neutral creeps from spawning.
Ah, okay. Just going to eat some of that meat off the campfire. So the Pandaren Brewmaster went mid lane against Huntmaster, is that his name?
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster, right. Beastmaster. Queen of Blades, Queen of Pain. Killing some neutral creeps in the middle.
Yeah, it took out a little pathway there and ate the tree, so the 2 level 4 melee characters can't hit her.
Oh,
and she can take them down, and then she's just taking minimal damage from the level 1 ranged creatures.
Huh. Oh, that's smart.
That's very smart. I haven't seen that before.
Fighting from the trees. It's kind of funny to picture someone like reaching around a tree to stab something behind it, and the monster just isn't smart enough to walk around the tree. And yeah, she's not taking any damage, man. She's just taking little tiny bits from those other monsters.
Yeah, she's going to get level 2 off of it, too.
Not bad. All right, she got Scream of Pain level 1. We can see the skills that they actually pick.
You see Queen of Pain blinking out of there. Don't want to waste any more extra trees if you don't have to.
Pit Lord and Stumpy in the top lane. Or maybe that was bottom lane. We switched really quickly. And he kind of looks like Walrus Zombie. Part Walrus, part Zombie.
The clear character?
No, that's Morphling.
No,
and then, Ghost Horse getting chased back. All right. So everyone's just kind of farming right now. No craziness, no ganking yet.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for the first action to happen in this game. There's a ping down the bot lane. Near the bot lane, anyway. Look out, Eagle. No, that's the symbol of freedom.
Endangered creature down.
That's right, that's illegal, man. Ghost Horse could be thrown in jail for that.
It is. Did you know, in fact, if you had I saw this on Pawn Stars TV show, if you have a bald eagle feather, just one, and you didn't even know you had it, you could be fined 10 grand for it.
Really?
Yeah. So
wow.
You feather collectors out there, beware.
I didn't know that. I wonder how much that's actually enforced, though, you know?
All right.
Are there, like, DNR people that are sneaking into people's houses at nights looking for bald eagle feathers? Maybe. Could be. And she is just eating trees left and right, man.
Yeah, she's doing a really good job. Almost level 3, soloing those neutral creeps.
Huh. So she's kind of taking on the jungle role in this, huh? Whoa.
Oh.
Stumpy fires a wall of rock. And yeah, this is my second day of ever seeing a game of Dota, so
yeah,
I don't really know a lot about it.
It's a great game. I love this game. It was like crack when I first started.
Oh yeah. So what's going on now? Can you tell us kind of what's happening in this game?
Yeah, I mean, right now the lanes are kind of evenly matched. Both teams are able to farm. There isn't really any significant advantage. There's a good matchup in middle here. Panda versus Beastmaster. They're kind of evenly matched up.
Vandaren Monk, man, he's doing a lot of damage to Beastmaster.
Mm-hmm. Had an invis there, got a clap off, some hits.
When hit a tree, he was so angry. He knocked it over. And one of the buffs in the river has respawned. So how important is it to try to control those river buffs?
Oh, they're huge because you can get an item called the bottle. And right there, Beastmaster, he just collected that power-up in the bottle, which allows you to save it for later use. And fills up your bottle, which you have 3 charges. And each charge regenerates HP, health, and mana.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's crucial that you have control of that. And now with that double damage used, Beastmaster can freely farm here in middle.
I just noticed one of the BBJ Korean players is named Firebat. That's kind of entertaining. Not a hero of Firebats, though. Just a regular Firebat, I guess.
Well, if you're going to be any element, it's definitely going to be fire.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to be any kind of bat, too, you might as well be Firebat. Oh, wow, look at this. Beastmaster taking a lot of damage, man. Stunned and slowed. And not really stunned, but mostly just slowed.
Yeah, a little
he's using that bottle, though.
Mm.
You can tell. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, he is. Wow.
Oh, that was kind of sloppy gank there. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage.
Oops. Yeah, no kidding, man. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, is he on? Never mind. It's kind of hard to tell the teams apart in Dota 1.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed. The life bars are not very differently colored. And actually, they only change color due to health loss, right?
As far as the minimap or...
No, as far as the actual game screen.
Okay. The HPs, they stay the same.
Oh, okay. One's yellow and one's green, kind of, huh?
Oh, wait, yeah, you might be right, actually. Maybe they're
like
below half-life.
Warcraft, yeah. Because it's just Warcraft mod, so the life bars kind of go down from green to red as they lose health.
That's a good observation.
And so there we have the Crow Wizard from single player. Vandaren Monk. And Beastmaster just has not been able to trade that well, really, with the Pandaren Monk. I wonder what the CSing is right now. I wonder who's ahead. Whoa.
Oh, they've got the ward there. The bounty hunter's not going to be able to win walk.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice play there by the Korean team. anticipating that windwalk by Bounty Hunter and setting that ward down. And being able to see the hidden windwalking Bounty Hunter.
I just realized, too, that this is actually the English client, too.
Oh, yeah, true.
But it doesn't tell us any of the names of the characters, though, still. Oh, man, what was that? That was an ultimate, huh?
Yeah, that's Queen of Pain getting there, just being a little sloppy.
Wow.
Thinking she's invulnerable with that blink, but when you get double stun like that, you're not going to be able to evade for too long.
Very true. And Pandaren Monk 1 level ahead right now, just hit 7, but Beastmaster's not too far behind. Let's see a replay of that gank again. Wow, he got stunned for so long, man. And there's a wave from Morphling coming in to finish the job.
Very nice there, giving them first blood, that extra 200 gold, of course, for getting that first kill.
Helps a lot, man.
Especially in the early stages of the game.
Now, Morphling's sitting on like 1,500 gold. That seems like a lot to just kind of chill out with.
Yeah, if you can save, it's best to try to save in the beginning. So if you don't want to, if you can save for a big item early, do so.
And so there's not really a lot of early game items that you need to pick up to kind of sustain in lane in this game. You just need to be careful about your farming more than anything.
It's situational. Sometimes you have to buy items just to endure inside your lane so you can creep up. But if you can just free farm and you can save big early, it's definitely wise to do that.
Interesting. Did you know that there was a StarCraft 2 map that was used that was patterned after DotA?
Oh, really?
Yep, they used it in the GSL and a bunch of tournaments. It was called Dual Sight, and the map layout was actually designed to sort of reminisce about DotA a little bit in terms of the lanes to move through and the map and all that.
Okay.
They had a light side and a dark side on the map.
Oh, nice.
And look at that, another stun. They're going to try to chase down that dude, but he gets away. Meanwhile, Pit Fiend, Pit Lord, Pit Commander, Brad Pitt hanging out in the bottom lane. Brad Pit Lord. Oh.
Panda going for it, using his ult. He's got that stun. He's going to windwalk ahead of that Beastmaster. Windwalking, nice. If you can get a surround and block that Beastmaster.
Oh, you windwalked right through him. Yeah. Because that removes unit collision, right?
Correct.
For a short time? Okay. And it looks like Beastmaster has illusion, too, so he's going to be able to cause a little bit more damage there. So are we supposed to believe, then, that the Pandaren Monk is actually 3 Pandarens wearing a big robe?
Oh.
Whoa.
Beastmaster getting ganked.
Yeah, but look at this instead.
Ooh. Oh, Leshrac taking that tower hit. Taking one for the team.
Needs to be a bit careful about that. That tower is getting very, very low right now.
Yeah, they're actually going to get it.
Yeah, Avengers may claim the first tower in this game. And they will. Maybe. No.
Oh, Crystal Maiden getting focused by that tower. Queen of Pain getting doomed. And obviously you can't cast spells when you're getting ulted like that.
They didn't get the tower, but they did get a kill. Stumpy's running for it. Run, Stumpy. Run to the trees. Hide in the forest.
Oh, he's going to make some moves.
Oh, he's trying to, eat his way through the forest? That is so sick,
man. He's going to recall away. Gets a stun. Oh, nice evasion there.
That was impressive, man.
Yeah, and that tower there can be denied, so they're not going to get money for it. I'm surprised why they haven't denied it yet.
Maybe they think it still has enough health to kind of sustain that lane for a little bit more, just kind of freeze it for a little bit, possibly?
Yeah, it could be one of the reasons.
And it looks like Pandaren Monk is still content to just hang out in the mid lane. Ping on the bottom lane. We'll have to see what's going on there when our observer shows us. Queen of Pain has moved up to the top lane now. And there's the Eagle once again. It explodes. Oh, no. It delivers its goods, and it's going. Wait.
That's Beastmaster summoned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and actually level 4, it's a really, really buff creature. It has lightning attack. It gives you vision of the map.
Interesting. I thought that was a courier or something. I've heard about couriers in this game. Figure a bird flying around. It's good at delivering things.
Oh, they're going to use all their abilities here on Queen of Pain. Nice ult by Earthshaker.
She gets evaporated, man.
She gets destroyed there.
Yeah. Pawned, according to the game. Firebat's head got pawned, man. And Beastmaster making a run for it. He summons the Eagle. But it's just sitting there. It's not helping him, man. It's just watching. That Wolf is shooting spikes at him, though.
Yeah, and that actually does slow Panda down, but it doesn't really matter because he has haste.
Yep. Oh, nice wall plus the stun. Saving Beastmaster. And a pause requested, actually, by BBJ. Will they be awarded the pause? Not so far. The players do have to request the pause, and the officials should honor that. No pause yet.
Oh, no,
a courier,
courier has been killed.
There we go.
Yeah, finally we get the pause down.
Yeah, it took a long time, but the pause has been made, so the keyboard issues for BBJ will be solved. That guy has a lovely face to sit on.
So far, it's been a pretty even game, exchange of kills.
Yeah.
There hasn't been any significant farming by any player. Perhaps maybe Panda is probably the most farmed. He's been able to push back Beastmaster middle.
It's been looking pretty good. And actually, Avengers really staying in this one a lot better than when we saw them play against the Chinese team yesterday.
Yeah.
They're making a better show of themselves so far. They've been able to maybe not do so many great ganks, but I feel like they've been able to save people a little bit better.
Yeah, they're definitely in this one a lot more. The matchup favors them.
And we don't know what the name is of the Tauren with the big tree stump, right?
That one's called Earthshaker.
Earthshaker. Oh,
last time I can remember.
I see. I've been calling him Stumpy the whole game.
Right.
Yeah. See, he reminds me of. But he is actually going to just be a Tauren chieftain named Earthshaker, and his ability that shoots out a line kind of walls off and stuns anyone who gets hit by it. Fissure, there you go. That's a great attack, man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a super long range. Goes almost half a screen. It's got AoE stun. You can block off terrain.
That's strong.
Yeah,
that's incredibly strong. Well, I mean, in games like this, walls are strong enough, but to have a wall that stuns like that, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Fissure.
That's why it was the first pick. You know, it's gotta get them while you can.
And Earthshaker, I noticed, is also one of the heroes that made it over to Dota 2.
Yeah, we see the scoreboard here. Pit Lord right now leading the money with 1,080 gold. He's got that ability where he can eat a creep and get extra money out of it.
Ah, okay.
So it could be due to that. And we see the CS as well. Also 65 creep kills there by the Pit Lord. So he's farming really well. I'm interested to see what kind of item he's going to save up for. He does have some really good regen items. He's got the phase boots.
24 denies for Morphling. Yeah. This game is ready as well. That seems very high for this point in the game.
That is.
And he had a 52 creep score too.
That's solid gameplay there.
Good. This is WCG Grand Finals, man. We better have solid gameplay at this point.
True that. Nothing but the best here.
Yep. It is a battle of nations. Find out who is the best Dota 2 team in the world at WCG. And we're ready to go again. So, Pit Lord hanging out in the bot lane. His model will go on to become a very commonly used model in the World of Warcraft expansion, Burning Crusade.
Oh, is that so?
Yep, that's right. It's interesting, actually. A lot of the icons that you see in Warcraft 3 and a lot of the models were used in World of Warcraft as well.
Yeah.
A little bit more, complex polygon-wise, but very similar. And, yeah, I was a big WoW PvPer for a while.
Yeah, great game.
A lot of fun, yeah. And so, we have the orc with 2 swords. Scary guy. That boar keeps shooting spikes, man.
Yeah, it's annoying. Oh, the Morphling is doomed there. I don't think he might be able to endure it. Oh,
run,
he gets
Morphling, run!
Direct damaged.
That didn't work. That seemed like a huge AoE that the Pit Lord was able to create there.
Yeah, it does damage over time for the enemy that stands in it, and it also gives him a speed boost.
Ah, okay. Beastmaster being chased by that Zeppelin. He's got his eagle friend there as well. That was the courier, right?
Yeah, that was the courier.
Okay, there we go. Got it. And the Beast Lord, he's kind of short.
He's torso heavy.
Sort of yeah, it is. I'd like to see him try to ride his boar, his spike shooting boar.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fissure. Lands right on the Shrek. And he gets taken out. That's BBJ, yeah, going down there. Morphling trapped, can't pursue. And that was actually a pretty nice game for Avengers. They now lead in kills here. Avengers looking a lot better today than we saw them yesterday.
Yeah. They regroup. It shows a lot about the team when you get handed yesterday.
Yeah.
And then come back like this the next day versus another strong team.
Yeah, they didn't just lose yesterday. They got destroyed. It was bad.
Indeed it was.
And it looks like some pressure being put on this middle turret from Avengers. There's a home base.
Got a recipe there and some sentry wards.
And they're just going to be content to go back, it looks like, to chill out for a little bit maybe. Now, Morphling, like we saw earlier, has been really getting a lot of denies against Pit Lord.
Yeah.
And I'd be curious to see what the CS for him was. We didn't really get to see it earlier when we were looking at that screen, but it could be pretty good. And Avengers actually picked up another kill. They're up to 6 now, just noticed. We didn't get to see that one, but...
Mm-hmm.
And a ping going down in the middle lane. What's it going to be about? Now they're showing us a status for Pit Lord right there. Why is that significant?
Just hovering over the...
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe just seeing any extra bonuses he may have from the items.
Like, this guy has so many icons. Oh, man. Morphling getting insta-gibbed. And now, though, Earthshaker trying to run away, but he's caught in the Cyclone, dude.
Oof, nice.
Oh, it didn't work out. Man, that tornado was so terrifying. Even Helen Hunt wouldn't want to go anywhere near that one. And Billy D. Williams. He would be... No, wait, that's Lando. I'm Bill Hudson. That's the other person in Twister.
Yeah.
Not Billy D. Williams. Although, you have to admit, Twister would have been a much more awesome movie with Lando Calrissian in it.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
He flew through a Death Star, man. He can fly through a tornado.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, let's just warm up.
Yeah. And Primal Roar must not be a very valuable skill if it's only hitting level 2 now. One of those abilities you level up much later.
Nice. BBJ picking up that middle tower. Going to give them a little bit of...
Oh, Panda
getting
fissure.
sniped. And look at the range on that.
No kidding. Well, I mean, it looks like they used the range of Fissure and the range of Shuriken from Beastmaster, and that just really was way too much for the Pandaren Monk to handle.
The last pebble of the Fissure reaching his ass.
That's right. It's those fissures. It's a serious condition. Also, when you've got Shurikens coming through you as well from behind. And so, at this point, BBJ having a little bit of trouble this game. Look at the damage that the boar is doing to the illusion from Pit Lord. I guess it's not a big deal if it's his illusion.
Oh, Morphling gonna get caught again.
Wow, 9-6. Things starting to spiral out of control a little bit for BBJ, I feel like, in this game.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The tides are starting to favor the Mongolian team.
The tides of blood. I'm trying to remember, were there water units in Warcraft 3?
I don't know. The first Warcraft there was.
In Warcraft 2, actually. It was the expansion.
Warcraft 2, okay.
Tides of blood.
Okay.
Tides.
No,
like
there's no water units in Warcraft 3.
Oh. Well, that's too bad.
There's a water elemental that can walk on land.
That's kind of the opposite, really. That works. And look at this. We have someone told us as accurately as it could be. It's actually 9-6 right now, or 9-8 right now, not 8-6. So don't pay attention to the sidebars. Just try to pick out the little number on the screen.
Yeah, at the top right, next to the CM dash, you'll see the 9-8 in red and green.
And, he has to burn his AoE to get away from that. All right. And he's going to actually chase. It looks like he's trying to use his AoE to burn down some of those creeps, possibly, to push the lane more.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. And a teleport coming in. Earthshaker joining the party as well. Can he get that fissure off? Oh, look at the stun. Not able to quite do it.
Oh, and Leshrac gets sniped off.
Wow.
Crystal Maiden with their ult.
And Earthshaker getting very low. So is Pandaren Monk.
Oh.
He's dead. Goodbye.
BBJ there, it's getting a little too ambitious. They pushed past that tower, so they had no way to fall back.
Tafank with the double kill. Double kill. And this game is so close right now. A little pause here. A little save the game. And we're saved. All right, great. So, Stumpy the Earthshaker heading back down. And the illusion ability, is that from one of the river buffs, or is that from... It is. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure, because it seems like so many people get it throughout the course of the game of Dota that... Is it just a really commonly spawning buff? Are there certain buffs that spawn more commonly than others?
That's a good question. I think it's random. I want to say it's random. So you've got that haste, you've got invisibility, double damage, regeneration, and illusion. So out of all of those, it is random. And Pitlord there, we saw him save up early, and he's got a 2,900 gold. I believe it's 2,900 with the staff on the bottom left.
Oh wow!
And that, if you can complete that item with the soul booster and then the vitality booster in the third one, it tremendously enhances Pitlord's ultimate. And he's got an ability called Doom, where it just does massive damage over time and silences the other hero so they can't cast anything. So basically instantly impairs a hero and takes them out of the equation.
Interesting. So you can turn a 5v5 into a 5v4 pretty quickly with that ultimate.
Yeah, with just one click.
And is Pitlord a pretty commonly used champion in Dota 1? Or a hero, rather?
It is. Not so much in competitive play.
Okay.
Because he doesn't really have any DOTs.
Oh, Beastmaster, you lived such a full life, but now you're dead.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter there. Getting caught off guard. Just getting too arrogant, thinking that he can just push up safely with Windwalk.
Well, if you're Beastmaster and you flirt with dangerous animals all the time, eventually you're going to get bit. Just how it is. So the mid turret getting pushed a little bit, or mid tower rather. And that's been pushed already, so BBJ was able to take out that middle tower a while ago. And that's going to help him put some pressure on this lane, it looks like. Pitlord, though, putting a lot of pressure on that tier 2 top lane turret, or bottom lane turret. I just woke up and I'm casting a game that I know nothing about. How's your morning? Level 3.
Well, that's the special thing about WCG. Even if, they have such a variety of games, even if you don't really understand it, you can still appreciate. Pitlord there getting caught off guard, like you mentioned earlier, just pushing by himself.
Tries to use that AoE to get everyone to get off his back. And it doesn't look like it's working, though. No, it does not. And that's another kill for BBJ.
Yeah, huge
kill. They
have
actually gotten within 2 kills now. It's 12-10 at the moment. And they've got their lanes pretty pushed. Mid lane is fairly pushed. Bot lane and top lane are about halfway there. Bottom lane is really going now. So BBJ coming back in this one.
Yeah, an excellent gank there. Ganking the most farmed hero on the other side is always good. Also the bonus experience you get from taking out the top level hero. And they're going to get this tower kill as well.
Yeah. Seems like a very close game.
Yeah, it is.
We've seen the balance of power go from one side to the other pretty rapidly.
Yeah, kill-wise and the lane control and map control, it's pretty even. But I think Avengers does have a slight advantage late game. Their compilation and their ultimates and their abilities and all the AoEs that they have, I think in a straight-up 5-on-5 fight, they can take BBJ out. So I guess what BBJ is going to rely on is ganking and perhaps just kind of out-scrapping Avengers.
Now, I believe this is a similar composition to what we saw Avengers do yesterday, where they went for a lot of AoE and a lot of layered stuns that they could use. Oh, Pit Lord floating in the air for a moment. He's just chilling out. And not quite able to catch up to BBJ. And so, right now, I mean, BBJ, the one putting the pressure on, their mid lane and top lane have pushed back, though, so they're going to have to do something about that. They can't just keep forcing the game to happen in this bottom lane right now.
Right. You've got to eventually go back and defend your bases.
Beastmaster's radioactive pig is chasing him around. It's got a lot of tusks. See, it has to be radioactive, otherwise it wouldn't be able to regrow its tusks fast enough to spit them at people. I'm an expert on Beastmaster lore. That's right. It's my one specialty. Oh no, Pandaren Monk getting caught on the open. There's a fissure to finish the job, and that was an easy pickup for Avengers. And they're starting to kind of push the lead again. I mean, you mentioned that composition was going to become very important in the later stages of the game, and I feel like we're kind of getting towards the end of the mid game, right? Early late game, is that around the phase we're in right now? That's the feeling I'm getting.
I think we're a little bit halfway past the midpoint.
Okay.
So it's just transitioning to mid late game right now.
Okay.
And now this is where Avengers is going to shine. So you've got to take advantage of what they have. They're going to be a little bit more aggressive, set some more wards, get some map control.
All right. Makes sense. But, you know, one more big team fight loss, and BBJ could come back and claim a couple towers of their own. What's the respawn timing like at this point in the game? If you... Oh, never mind. Quick kill on Leshrac, I believe, right? Is that Leshrac?
That was Leshrac there that just survived.
Oh, he survived. Okay, never mind.
Oh, she's going to get doomed there, and that's going to be a death.
Oh, yeah.
Avengers in real good position here to make a strong push, taking out 2 heroes from BBJ.
Ultimate pop for Darren Monk as well. And once again, Morphling going down.
Oh, and that's 3 down for BBJ.
Yeah, this could be bad. And Pandaren Monk blinking away, but here comes Earthshaker blinking through the trees as well. Might have to eat one to come back through.
Yeah, they might get this tower, and actually, this is looking really bad. This might be a Rax down here.
Oh, wow. So what was looking like possibly a comeback for BBJ is suddenly looking really good for Avengers again. It's that composition in the team fights that really seem to make the difference. The first turret goes down, or the tower rather goes down, and they're going after the barracks. And they won't quite be able to take it out this time, it looks like. But still, that's a dangerous situation because now those are vulnerable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that lane is always going to be a bit of a problem for BBJ for the rest of the game.
Now I'm really interested to see what kind of answer BBJ will have, because they're just going to lose every 5-on-5 battle that they encounter. So the only chance they have is taking some map control and trying to pick off members of the Avengers team one by one and try to close this kill gap.
So what skills does BBJ have in their arsenal that lets them pick off people? Because you need a certain set of abilities on your heroes usually to be able to have a success in that regard.
Right. Well, they have some stuns there. We have Leshrac that has a stun. And they've got, let me see, I forgot. They have Queen of Pain, which has a shadow DOT that slows down.
Oh, okay.
And so they have some heroes that can do so, but I just feel like Avengers are not going to... See, they've got some wards down there, too, so they haven't got map control. You can set it on that higher position.
Oh, man. Double swords.
Nice. Look at that blocking ability. Blocking that Bounty Hunter, getting in front of his path. Oh, and Bounty Hunter just get finished.
Really, really nice use of the pathing there. And it looks like, though, they may pay for it. Fissure going down. Pandaren Monk getting killed as well. Morphling trying to help him out, but it's just not working.
Yeah, this is looking really bad for BBJ.
Yeah, once again, there goes Earthshaker. And there goes Queen of Pain as well. She's getting pretty low. They might be able to chase her down through the forest.
Ooh,
barely gets away. Yeah. Oh, or will she? Here comes Pit Lord. Oh, there's the blink. And now it's the chase, man. The chase is on. And Morphling just sitting at home trying to defend. Queen of Pain. Did she ever get back to the base? I don't know if she did.
Unfortunately, she has to heal, leaving this middle area vulnerable. And if they focus fire this Rax,
they might get both of them, actually. It's possible.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances here.
Avengers. I guess not. Wow.
I'm sure they could have taken that down if they wanted to, but...
They're playing it very carefully.
Yeah, absolutely. Very carefully.
Well, when you're in an undead town, like they just were, you have to be very careful. You don't want to step in any plague wagons.
No, you don't want to be...
It's dangerous. And so, back to a little bit of laning. Their bottom lane has pushed up a little bit, so Avengers does need to take care of that at some point. They do have somebody down there, I believe. Unless that's BBJ sending someone to kind of split push a bit.
Well, and Pit Lord, he has this Sacred Relic, the bottom right item. It's 3,800 gold. So I believe he's going to turn that into a Radiance, which gives him really a sparkling ability that just does damage over time to anything that goes around his unit. It's a really buff item, so I guess they're just going to wait for him to finish that item.
And Pit Lord seems like the type of hero, too, that just wants to get like right in the middle of a team fight and just sit there.
Yeah.
So an item like that sounds like it'd be really, really good for him. Uh-oh. Yeah, BBJ making a run for it. One of the members did get pawned, as you can see. Firebat going down again. And... yeah, he didn't make it. Oh, but Earthshaker gets taken out as well. And it's now 21-13 in favor of Avengers. They've really, really come back and taken this game again.
Oh, Crystal Maiden there, barely getting away. Oh, nice.
Oh, or will
Link
she?
Stomp by Panda.
Yeah. That is that.
And Pain's going to get chased down, maybe? No, she gets away.
Now, in this situation, do you try to go for, like, Roshan or something?
You can. You can, if Avengers... If you want a big team fight, yes, you can, because it gives you time, because the other team's respawning. But you also don't want to get caught off guard there as well.
Well, Avengers are playing so carefully this game. Like, they'll win a fight, and then they'll go back, and the first thing that they'll do is make sure all their lanes are pushing. They'll make sure that everybody's got their health, that they've got their items that they need.
Yeah.
And they're really just they're fine with continuing this game as long as it takes. At some point, though, I feel like you should need to end it, though, because there's a point in Dota games where the money gets high enough that both teams have been able to farm enough that the items are going to be about as good as they're going to be for everybody. And at that point, you're suddenly kind of back to square one as far as the team fights go a little bit. Nobody really has a big advantage. That's a big dragon. Doesn't look like he can take it. Dragon's too big for you, man. Black dragons. Too OP for Pit Lord. Oh, well. It's kind of sad, yeah. You can fight these little guys instead.
The Furbolgs.
Furbolgs, yep. Much safer to go after. Pit Lord feels at home now. Ziggy's wagging his tail. He's so happy. Night has fallen upon the Defense of the Ancients map. And so are there any... There's little advantages and disadvantages that you get in day and night too, right?
Yes, there's some heroes that benefit at nighttime, especially Balinar. He's a beast at nighttime. He turns into a super strength vampire person.
Okay.
And it just gets super strength, speed, attack damage. Everything is buffed. So scary at nighttime.
Does anyone on either team benefit from the day-night cycles at the moment?
Not in this particular matchup.
Okay. And here comes Avengers again with another push. Try to make something happen. They're hiding some members out of position, too. I think they want to try to bait one of the members of BBJ out for an early, or an easy pickup, rather. But so far, it's not working.
If Avengers wanted to, they could push in there and take out this barracks. And take out those things. And it does look like Pit Lord has finished his Radiance. So this is a really good time to push in and engage into a big fight.
Wow. And that barracks getting very, very low. Even though they do regen health, it just wasn't enough. And they're going to go ahead and chase someone else there. Yeah. Uncle Bob's head got pawned. And yeah, there's both barracks down. That's going to be pretty tough for BBJ to come back from. Seems like. And a lot of people getting taken out now at this point.
Oh, and Panda used his ultimate already, so he's not going to be able to escape.
Yep. Huh.
Now Avengers are actually just going to try to push in for the frozen tower.
They're going for it, man. They're going for the kill.
Well, they're backing up. I feel like they can still take out some more buildings.
Well, it looks like they're going to try a little bit here.
Or perhaps they could have gone to Roshan there.
And now Roshan drops an ability or an item that lets you res immediately, right?
Correct, yeah. The Aegis of Immortal.
All right.
Gives you instant respawn ability, full HP and life.
And looks like Pit Lord is going for it. And nothing's scarier than a Pit Lord like that sitting in the middle of your team. He dies and then immediately comes back.
Oh, yeah. That's
continues to AoE you.
GG.
Yeah.
And Bounty Hunter has picked up an Eagle Horn, the middle left item. It's a $3,400 item, I believe. It just gives you 25 plus agility.
And that's a big stat for someone like the Bounty Hunter. He's got to swing those swords quickly.
Right. And you get with critical damage.
Needs that agility. Is Fissure trying to damage some of the creeps? That'll be enough of that. And I'm wondering what Avengers' plan is right now. Like I'm wondering when they're going to try to get in there and finish the game.
Yeah, honestly, they could do so right now if they wanted to.
Yeah.
They could just 5 push top lane, bottom lane, take out another tower at the least. But, you know, sometimes it's just fun farming. It's fun to just get a lot of items and build your bankroll.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, look at this. We've got a fight, and Bounty Hunter takes someone out. He's going after his second victim now, trying to catch up to the Pandaren Brewmaster. And we'll have to watch the sidebar to see if he gets the kill. Earthshaker down at the bottom, duking it out. Yep.
Avengers pick him another 2 kills here. And whenever they want to win, they can do so.
Yeah, I think they might do it pretty soon here.
Oh, another third member goes down for the Korean team.
And GG, there it is, the surrender from Korea. And the winner, Avengers, they're still in it, guys. Losing to China badly yesterday, but today Mongolia coming back and representing. Cool game of Dota 2. Very back and forth, actually, in the early parts of the game, but in the end, it was all Avengers. Really doing a good job of layering those stuns, layering that AoE. We saw the Fissure from Earthshaker do a great job of splitting the enemy team, making them into kind of manageable bite-sized chunks.
Pit Lord there, able to farm, getting some big items there.
Any final words about that game?
It's just a great showing by the Mongolian team. We casted the match yesterday, and they got stomped on. They, went back home, regrouped, and a much-needed win here. To get some points in the group play.
Nobody's getting up, so I wonder if this is into the best of situation.
We'll
see, guys. We're going to take a quick break, and if there's another game, we'll be back. Now they're unplugging everything, so that is going to be it. So StarCraft 2 coming up in just a moment with Wolf and I. Don't miss that, guys. StarCraft, oh yeah. We'll be back. This is WCG 2012.
The animals beat them low. can you go? Talk a lot of game, but yet you don't know. Static on the way, make us all say whoa. The people up top, push the people down low. Get down and obey every word. Steady getting mine if you haven't yet heard. Wanna take what I got, don't be absurd. Don't fight the power, nobody gets hurt. If you haven't heard yet, then I'm letting you know. There ain't shit, we don't run when the guns unload. And no one make a move, cause my people say so. Got everything out of control, now everybody go. A lot of shit and yet you don't know. Fire on the way, make you all say whoa. The people up top and the people down low. Get down, and I'm running it like that. The front of the attack is exactly where I'm at. Somewhere in between the kick and the hi-hat, the pin and the contract, the pitch and the contact. So get with the combat. I'm letting them know there ain't shit you can say to make me back down low. So push the button, let the whole thing go. Spinning everything out of control, now everybody go. Side to side, it can be